right, this is a Blairing Out with Eric Blair show today, coming to you from beautiful Fullerton, California, with the OutLaw Mariachi, GunSkull Ricky, lead vocals and rhythm guitar, Mavero Duran, trumpet and vocals, Rocky Rhodes, vihuela and vocal, Wild Bill, guitar and backup vocal, Nico Sticks, drums and Latin percussion, Belle Martell, violin and vocal, and Nand V, guitarone and vocals. All stars of LA's Premiere Rock Mariachi experience, the OutLaw Mariachi. Let the madness begin!
GunSkull Ricky, baby, from the OutLaw Mariachi. Sing and I play guitar.
And I am Mavero Duran, and I display my pito all over the stage.
Why did you exit Metalachi after 10 years?
I'll say it was 10 years. It was time to exit.
We were in that group since the beginning. We helped form it. But he was right. After 10 years, we could not evolve more by staying there. Not just musically, but also professionally. We wanted to do things that were going to benefit us in the long run instead of benefiting somebody else. It just feels so much better. We have a new family here with OutLaw Mariachi, and we love all the band members that we're working with right now.
Definitely an amazing group of musicians that we're working with. Not that the other ones weren't, but now it's just not only music, but it's also family.
GunSkull Ricky,
yes, sir.
What do you love about Mavero Duran?
His trumpet playing, he's like a brother to me.
His arrangements and what he's able to put together for us. Like, we all love throwing in ideas here and there, but he's the mastermind.
He's a great person, very calm, very easy to get along with.
Mavero, he has a different humor, but he's also very funny. And with Mavero, I really like his music taste. He has a lot of soul when he plays. He has a lot of influences. He could play jazz, play mariachi, and then play metal. He could play anything. So I really like his musical encyclopedia that he has in his head.
Mavero Duran.
He's like an academic hero. You can tell in his playing. You can tell when you talk to him. This man is a smart, educated man. The organization that this band needs. There's a lot of people, a lot of big personalities in this band. It takes a lot of planning to get, so it doesn't explode like out of control out the gate.
What do you love about GunSkull Ricky, and what does he bring to the band?
His sex appeal, man. Look at this guy. He's got more hair on his back than he has on his chest. He's like one of the best frontmen in the business. He's got a great, very unique and powerful voice.
When Ricky takes the stage, there's this beast that takes over, that just dominates. Singer, dancer, performer, just absolutely amazing. There's nobody like him out there.
And it's perfect for what we do.
Ricky is naturally charismatic and funny person. When he gets on stage and stirs up the crowd, gets that connection going with the audience, I think that's one of his biggest strengths, besides, of course, like his voice and his performance. But I really enjoy his humor.
When we want to blend more of the mariachi style bel canto with the rock, he's got that. He is a great blend, but he's great with people.
Very fun to be around. He's a great front man because of his high energy, and he has a great voice.
Well, GunSkull Ricky, besides being one of the sweetest human beings that we've ever met, he has got the pipes. You say, hey man, can you do that thing that Ian Gillan did on that Sabbath record? He's like, oh yeah, hold on, wait, let me warm up. Me, ma, me, ma, me, ma, me, ma. And he will belt that shit out.
And not only that, but he's a great business partner, and we take care of this band. We started from scratch because our journey's just begun.
Nico Sticks.
Amazing drummer. I've never heard him once make a mistake, mess up a tempo, fall behind, start rushing. He was made in a laboratory or something. I don't know.
Nico Sticks, he throws some really good drum solos. He's very technical. You can tell that he's just practiced a lot to be as accurate as possible.
Belle Martell, violin and vocals.
Born and raised in a family of mariachis, excited to finally break away and do something different, do something fun, get to experiment a little bit. I did mariachi for 2 decades, and I did a little bit of symphony and classical, so this has definitely been like the ride of my life when it comes to trying out new things and experimenting with my violin and experimenting with my voice.
Amazing voice. She's a funny girl. She loves to dance, and her violin playing, it's amazing. She brings that female element into the front with us, and we can joke with her as she was one of the boys, definitely.
Belle and I are homies. Like I've been playing with her for years now, and I just love her amazing performance. And she's a sick violinist, sick vocalist. She's just like such a great person in general, and she's always prepared. She has everything. Like if you need something, she's prepared and she has it.
There was this violin at my grandma's house that I just wanted to play so bad, and they said it's not a toy. You can play the guitar, you can play the piano, you can play anything, but that's not a toy. And I was like, well, then I'm gonna take those lessons, and you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Belle Martell.
She's quick and smart as a whip, and she can come out with some double, triple, quadruple entendre like nobody's business. I know everybody's going to talk about her violin playing, everybody's going to talk about her singing, but I'm talking about the master of the quadruple entendre, Belle Martell.
When she came into this band, she was more of a backup violin player. She impressed us so much with her work ethic and how fast she learned the songs that Ricky and I said, you know what, we need her in the band. Now she's our main violin player.
Rocky Rhodes,
I play vihuela.
vihuela, and vocals.
Oh, I can say one thing about Rocky. She's dangerous. Watch out, man. She may look all beautiful and sweet on the outside and stuff. She gets like teeth and fangs into you, man. Watch out.
She is an absolute wild child. I love it. I've known Rocky for years now, and she's so much fun to be around. She has this on-stage persona that when she steps off stage, it follows her. It's her personality really coming out, and she really just gets to be herself when she's on stage.
Her vihuela playing is stellar.
Nico might have the guns, but don't cross Mata.
The amazing, talented, and beautiful Rocky Rhodes.
Oh yeah, clearly her superpower is putting on makeup. And that right hand, everybody's talking about that right hand. Quite an inspiration in terms of stringed instrument mariachi technique, taking me to school.
She's great. When we decided to put a vihuela, which wasn't in the beginning of our plans, she was the first person we thought of, and she wanted to be in the group, and so it was actually very easy to get her in here because if she wanted it, we wanted her. And then we just gotta, watch out for her bite.
The vihuela, she's the fastest wrist in the business right now, and she brings that rough attitude on stage. This is what she does. She's amazing, bro. I mean, she's got such a personality that you can really tell on stage. We're rocking your faces for sure.
And her makeup looks awesome. Do you guys know Kung Fu?
Yes.
I'm zero on Kung Fu, man.
Can you do a roundhouse kick?
Yes.
On the road or things get crazy?
I never have to use it because I'm telling you, the most dangerous people in this band are Rocky Rhodes and Belle Martell. They can double as our bodyguards. I never have to get lethal with anybody because they'll take care of it all.
They'll shank you, bro. Belle flashes them, and then Rocky shanks them once they're like, oh my God.
Excuse me, 6 feet, please. 6 feet. Whoa, hands off the talent.
6 feet.
Hands off the talent. Back away, sir. Are we going to have a problem?
These are the women that are going to be your bodyguards.
So I flash them, and while they're distracted, Rocky comes in.
And go for the kill.
Nandum.
There's only one Nandum in the whole world, Nandum V. The guy plays guitarron like you've never heard before.
Nandum V, seeing as I'm a drummer, the connection between bass and drums is essential. Nandum V holds it down on the bass like no other.
Normally bass players play one string at a time. The guitarron, you play 2 strings at a time. You're plucking. A lot of people, it's kind of difficult to get really clarity in their playing. But this vato, man, he plays that guitarron like a madman. He does things on the guitarron that I've never seen people do before.
Nandum V, for a vihuela player, the bass player is very important. We are a symbiotic relationship. We have to be together. We have to be in time. And I really love, as soon as I start playing something, just riffing around, he's there with me and he's following me, or vice versa. Like I always jump in and play with whatever he's playing. Got that connection going. It's amazing.
What I love about Nandum V, it's our morning walks that we take together when we're on the road. I love going for nature walks with Nandum.
I play guitarron.
And that's a bass.
It's a Mexican bass. It's like a bass, but más chingón, you know?
You ever played Rush?
Of course, yeah. You play everything. Guitarron is for every sound, for everything. It's a bass, but más chingón, you know?
It is so hard to stand still when Nandum's on stage. There's something about his energy that it's contagious, that you're just grooving and want to dance and want to move.
Work ethic that he's got is, like no other we've seen. Practices all the time. That's a plus for a member in the band, always.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill Woodcock. He shreds on the guitar. A little mysterious until you hear him starting to shred, and then your face melts off. He's awesome.
Absolute monster on the guitar. Blues, practicing the corridos and the rancheras. Sounds great. There's nothing he can't do.
Wild Bill is bluesy. So I love it when he brings some blues licks. I mean, I'm very mariachi and metal rocky stuff, and then he just comes in with some blues sometimes. or with that fat distortion when he gets really metal. So he's just a dope guitarist.
The Flash Reyes story. Flash. He'll save every one of us.
Exactly. In this case, he'll save all the immigrants. Supposedly, his dad was Freddie Mercury when he traveled to Mexico. He impregnated his mom, and he never knew about him afterwards until his mom told him, you know, you have a dad, and he showed him that amazing concert, you know, at Live Aid, and from there his life changed.
Why should people come out to see the Outlaw Mariachi?
The band is just fun. A lot of people want to go out and see something unique and have a good time. That is this band. We offer something that no other band does.
You never know what you're going to get at a show, and there's something for everybody.
We love to interact with the audience.
They get that escape.
It's a party.
Feels like family.
Exceeding everybody's expectations out the gate.
A lot of people leave satisfied.
A ranchera 1 minute, then a cumbia, and then a heavy metal song.
We're having a fun time on the stage, so you can just imagine how much fun they're having out there.
It's a unique experience.
Like when the Power Rangers all come together.
Just a fun time.
You have to definitely see it live, otherwise you won't get it.
People leave happy.
Musicianship is amazing.
Everyone's so much fun.
Guys, you want to take your lady dancing? Bring her to the Outlaw Mariachi. We'll get her on the dance floor.
You'll want to come back. We interact with the crowd. People love that.
So one of the things I love about this band is not just the diversity of the music, but the diversity in the types of gigs that we get. Big halls to small clubs, casinos, county fairs, you name it. Sky's the limit.
If you don't love it, hey, we'll buy you a taco, man. We owe you. All right.
Nice.
It's your money back.
Will there be an Outlaw Mariachi album with all original songs?
Yes.
When?
We actually have a pile of original songs that we've been working on. Ricky's been working on stuff. I've been working on stuff, and so have the other band members. We want our first album to be kind of a collection of stuff that we've been doing over the past year and a half, which includes a lot of covers. We are going to have a couple of originals on there. But after that, Ricky and I had talked about that. We definitely want to go over that hump and do our original stuff.
How many originals do you have?
I believe at this point we got like about 4 originals and working on more. Definitely.
How much is this going to take from the influences of the bands that you cover right now?
This evolution process started from more than 10 years ago when we were first starting to mix mariachi and rock, because when we first started doing that, we didn't know how it was going to work. We didn't know how to do it, how the music was going to combine. Over the past 10 years with the other band and then going into this band, we feel that we're at a place now where we've kind of created that style that we want to move forward with. And so that is definitely influenced by a bunch of metal and rock bands, some of our favorite mariachi artists, and not just that, but just other artists in general.
Ricky.
A pleasure.
Mavero, thank you for being on the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show.
Thank you, Eric.
With GunSkull Ricky and Mavero Duran of the Outlaw Mariachi. Signing off. Bye-bye.
The Blairing Out show.